Welcome back to Goldwynn Dinner Club. I'm Grif.
I'm Parker. Today we're checking out Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon, the newly released puzzle action game from Yacht Club and Vine. It's really wild. It's really weird. Look at, you have all the costumes you can get. But you know what? I go with gold. Goldwynn Dinner Club, right?
Do the costumes affect anything other than your look?
Nope. Purely cosmetic. So I'm just gonna jump in and do a run because it's a roguelite game. It's not quite roguelite because you do have sort of permanent unlocks here and there, but it's all about doing a run, unlocking stuff, and I've had a real good time just sort of playing through it on my own and figuring stuff out. I've gotten, I think, 4 complete runs out of something like 12 or 13. It's all the characters play completely differently, even though it's kind of a puzzle game, and so it's really interesting to figure out. But the main thing is about chaining your enemies together. So whenever you hit an enemy, they also damage you. See how I'm missing 1 health?
This is a Dr. Mario game?
I don't think that's fair at all. I don't think there's even a puzzle game ever existing that is close to this. I'd say the closest would be like Wario's Woods and maybe... God, I don't know what else, because it's not a match 3. You're chaining the enemies together. It could be 1 or a million of them. But you get more gems.
I mean, if you can't see the similarity between this and Dr. Mario, I guess we're done with that.
We are done with it, because I don't see it beyond the fact that they're puzzle games. But look at that. It's all about attacking them, and you get power-ups to help you. This stops time.
Do you like Candy Crush?
No.
Okay. Just curious, because I was like, oh, maybe you just like games like this where you're just like constantly bombarded with things that you have to match.
No, it's not about, you don't have to match any of them. It's about attacking them to get more gems, to get power-ups. You do not need to match them. Match them gives you better chains, and better chains gives you more money to spend on things that keep you from dying. So watch my health bar. Boom, I attack him, he attacks me back. I need to get a potion so that I don't die. Some enemies have greater attack, like that guy hit me for 2. So I need to be real strong before I try to hit him, and what I'm doing is building up chains and combos so that I can get money to spend on power-ups to do a better job attacking things like him. And it's in your interest to line them up before you attack so that you're killing more than one at a time, getting more bang for your buck. Then I get a thing like this, which freezes them.
Cool.
You know what I mean? Which keeps
them
from attacking me back.
Not at all like Candy Crush.
This is why I don't bother trying to show Grif new things, because he just can't process beyond his brain. There is literally not another game like this. There is no puzzle game that is also roguelite, RPG, action.
You keep saying roguelike.
Roguelite.
Roguelite?
Roguelike would mean that it's permanent death, period, and there are no permanent unlocks, but it's only half that. So that means it's about completing a run, rather than, kind of like an arcade mode, rather than there is kind of a complete story, but it's about getting different power-ups each time you do it, finding different paths, and sometimes you can beat the path without necessarily getting the true ending because you didn't, find all the things you're supposed to find. So these guys, you can attack them from one direction and they block, but then you got to go up to the top. Boom! And because I have a shield equipped there, they didn't hurt me. You go in here and you can buy power-ups for your run. This only lasts for the run. Once you die, you got to start all the way over. All this stuff is gone. So the meal ticket's good. The socks are good. We're just going to go with the meal ticket for more health. Oh, socks are great. That gives us plus 1 damage every 10 steps, which is excellent. And we resist electric enemies, which aren't here yet. More shield. Excellent. I think also what I'm doing a disservice to you by is the fact that I'm just going in and playing this already pretty good at the game. Mm-hmm. I think if you picked this up and you're trying to do what I was doing, you'd be dead within a second. And you'd be like, I hate this, it's hard. Instead, I'm actually like, I know what I'm doing, I'm showing you the game. This is not Candy Crush, dude. I'm nothing against Candy Crush either, but I'm like, that's beyond superficial that they're both puzzle games. No.
Same type of puzzle. It's like what I said is the best description. Constantly being bombarded by stuff you have to match.
Right, superficial.
Like Tetris, Super
Right.
Columns.
Your argument stands superficially speaking,
Candy
but based
Crush.
on no other merit. So it's kind of a worthless argument.
You know what?
Like,
I got a good way to sell this.
Kermit is a Ninja Turtle because he's green.
Leave a
He's
comment
not.
in the comment section if you think that this game is in the same genre as Mario. What is it? Dr. Mario, Super Columns, Tetris. Candy Crush.
It is a puzzle game.
Yeah, I mean, when you say puzzle game, though, puzzle's pretty broad. Puzzle could be like Monopoly, you know. Puzzle could be
It's puzzle action
puzzle.
for sure.
Puzzle could be
I don't
sliding.
think Candy Crush is not puzzle action because all you're doing is manipulating the object and not a character. Wario's Woods, you're manipulating a character. That's character.
So it's like
puzzle
Wario's
action.
Woods.
Yes, but not really because that's a match. At least 3 and then put a bomb game. This is you're physically attacking them as if it were an RPG and you have stats that build. That's incredibly unique. I've never played a puzzle game like that before.
I have amiibos of some characters from this game that I don't know who they are. But I just saw a guy who I think I have an amiibo of.
Well, this is a spin-off of Shovel Knight, which is an excellent, perfect, flawless gem
Shovel
of a
Knight's
game.
great. Yeah, I love Shovel Knight. I never
You need
played
3
any of the
keys.
DLC that came out, but
Oh, they're all perfect.
yeah, I was like, this is solid. It's like a really sharply programmed platformer where every
Very
jump
tight.
really is tight. Yeah, it reminded me of like DuckTales and Donkey Kong.
It's
Returns.
DuckTales, but good.
Yeah. It's a lot like DuckTales, actually, because it has that, like, bounce jump thing.
Yeah, it's like a little Zelda 2, a little Metroid, a little DuckTales. Okay, now that we have 3 keys, I want to get down there and get this key fragment that you need in order to get a true ending on your run. Oh, another premium meal ticket. Done. Again, because I'm just doing this and I'm good at this game, it is doing you a bit of a disservice. You're probably thinking, oh, yeah, you just run around and you match 3. And I'm like, people who are actually playing this game are probably going, oh, man, oh, geez, oh. Like, I'm making decisions at a mile a minute here.
Leave a comment in the comments if you have ever played this game before. I'm curious how many people who watch the show
If you haven't,
also
please
played it.
try it. It's wonderful.
How much does it cost?
I think it's $20 right now. Well worth it.
It's pretty good.
Absolutely worth it. Item damage durability, +1 to undead. Wonderful. So that's what we're dealing with.
Now that it's 2022, what are you going to do differently in the new year?
Oh my god. I mean, I guess that would imply that I have things I should change or improve upon, and I just don't think I do. I think I'm pretty good. I mean, that's just my prerogative. You might agree, or disagree, but you know. So I'm also waiting for those frogs. They have like an electric attack. Oh, I'm resistant to electric. What am I doing? And now that I have +1 damage, those ghosts are dying easier to undead. So they're going down a lot faster, which is good. It's all about building up what powers you want to have to strategize for each level and the types of enemies they get. And you won't always be able to get every perfect, power up that you want. I don't want that ice axe. That's useless. I do want this. And if the sword does extra damage to all enemies. And if you do an all clear. Oh, I can't get this guy. He's on the other side of the door. I won't be able to clear him. That makes me upset. Okay.
Is it
You
random?
get extra gems. Yeah, you get extra gems if you kill everyone. Okay, there are boss fights as well.
Is everything random
So-
in the level?
You'd have to define your what's random.
Like all this stuff that's coming in to...
There are only
frame?
certain types of enemies on certain levels. So no, not everything is random. Like the type of enemy is very specific. And at certain enemies, they will send potions
but is
at
it like
regular intervals,
Tetris
and
where the thing that comes next is randomly chosen?
I can't say because I didn't program the game. It certainly seems like potions and certain types of enemies come at regular intervals, but it's never exactly the same.
So let every
It is
level-
it is never exactly the same.
So
Does
it
that
is
answer your
random.
question?
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not random because random would imply that it's never the same type of enemy. Things just come willy-nilly. Potions definitely come regularly Enemies definitely come regularly.
Yeah,
like,
you can.
They never give
can,
you too much of one thing at a time,
You
but
can
it's not
set
totally
things to be random, but not 100% random. You can be like randomly choose between these things and
I'd
make
say
sure
it's
this thing comes every certain amount of times.
unique, but not random.
Or is it like a pre-programmed set of the exact same things come down in the exact same order every time?
Definitely not that.
So it's random.
Definitely not that, but it's not totally random.
It's random in that guy got stuck behind that door, and there might not be a way to get every guy sometimes because it's random. Like
it also depends on the character that you're using. Some characters can swap positions with enemies. That's the other thing. I'm only playing a Shovel Knight right now, so
well,
you're
swapping
only seeing
positions with that enemy wouldn't help, right? Because he was still stuck. Because then you would be stuck.
I could have maybe from above. Depends. I don't think I'm going to be able to kill all these guys without them hurting me back. Where am I? Okay.
How much longer is this level?
Oh, each run is about a good 30 minutes if I do it right. So just hang tight.
Do you want to?
Let's just do it.
Break it up.
That's up to you. I think an extra long showcase level is fine. It's up to you. What do you want to do?
Let's break it up. Let's join us tomorrow for the rest of this level.
See ya.